Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you this random playset that I'm pretty sure is, not very easy to find these days. The Build and Play Construction Zone by American Plastic Toys Inc. And I can't even remember where I bought this. I've had this for quite a few years. I think I bought it at some random store in New Hampshire somewhere, possibly, maybe, but I don't honestly remember. But I can tell you that the reason I bought it is because it was cheap. I don't remember what I paid, but it was probably somewhere in the ballpark of like 20 bucks or something. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. And it's huge, so that was why, I decided to buy it. And it's kind of a cool looking set. Obviously, it's not something that I'm going to be personally keeping in my collection just because it's not really what I like to collect as far as things that I keep. I pretty much just keep to the Hot Wheels and the Matchbox and the Micro Machines and very close variants. These are scaled much. These are much bigger, more preschool sized vehicles and toys that are included in this. But nevertheless, I have it, so I think it's going to be fun to just kind of take a look at this. 3+ years, so you can tell that this is a this is definitely for the youngsters. Turning this huge box around, well, it's got basically more like a drawing, I guess, on the back of what this thing looks like. But it's kind of cool. It's like a construction set. You can drive up here. It's got a little bridge and then a turntable. So you can basically drive up it, turn the car around, and go back down. It's got a bulldozer, dump truck, it looks like, and it's got some of these construction pieces. Drive underneath the bridge. It's got a crane. So kind of a fun set. Oh, and it looks like it's got a tunnel underneath there too. Over 100 pieces, it says. So a fun set for especially younger kids, just to, basically, a lot of hand-eye coordination, that sort of thing. And actually, you look at all the parts on this thing. It's got a lot of these little screws, which I'm going to guess are probably plastic. But it looks like there's going to be some definitely some assembly required. You can see kind of those there. It looks like, yeah, those are definitely plastic screw type pieces there. So yeah, this will be, well, you can definitely tell that this is something that is intended to put together one time and basically just stay as a big piece. So once this is put together, well, I'm going to have to probably get rid of it in some way, whether I donate it or, try to sell it or something, I'm not sure. But nevertheless, let's open it up and see what's inside. Alright folks, so here's a look at the massive pile of pieces. There are a lot of parts here, and they're also very big. You can see how big these trucks are. These are nice big plastic trucks for little kids, and this is going to be a big set. So here's what we get. We have instructions, and it looks somewhat complex to put this together with all these little screws and things. So this might actually take some time. And you can see that it does require some snippers for cutting, some of these plastic pieces and things, which is interesting. And here's the other side here. So yeah, and even putting the crane together just seems a little bit more on the complex side of things than as compared to other various play sets that I've seen. It does also have a small sticker sheet. Looks like just about 8 or 9 stickers there, so not too many, but nevertheless a few stickers as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and we'll see what it looks like. Well folks, as I assemble this set, I find that it is rather interesting, the little tools that it comes with. And that the assembly basically kind of requires at least the screwdriver initially to screw these pieces in. So I don't know if they intended this for, having a kid assemble it, at least partially. It does say adult assembly required on the instructions. But nevertheless, it seems like, these tools are at least partially intended for the kids to help out, perhaps, or something. So kind of interesting, but there's just an example of one of the screws and putting that in. Okay, so here's what the set looks like, and it is certainly a big set, that's for sure. And it took a long time to put together, honestly, with all these different screws. You know, just they're all over the place, and it did take a while. Spare pieces that are left over, I will show you here. So we've got the little tool pieces, which basically don't have much of a purpose after the set is put together. There's one screw and a few of these, I guess you could call them washer type things, left there. We've got these three little pieces, which are basically boulders that you can use for the trucks. So try to demonstrate that. And then there's also an different hook accessory which you can use in exchange for that there on the crane. So let's see how everything works. And the first thing that I have to show you, which is unfortunate, is these wheels are not all very, they don't really spin freely, all of them. Just this one on this one does, but these other ones are very tight. So unfortunately that does kind of defeat some of the purpose of this, but nevertheless you can drive through the tunnel here underneath the bridge if you want. Do that. Drive into here, back right in. Really that's for the dump truck, but you can drive up, and this does lift up and down. So if you want, you can, you know, move stuff around, but drive up. And go over here, spin around, and we'll just keep that one parked there. Drive the dump truck and back the dump truck in there. And I'll show you how the crane works here. This is, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Just raise it up and down like that. You can also move this like that. So it's it can go all over the place, which is kind of cool. So drop this down. We'll pick up a few of these boulders here. See if I can get it down all the way there. Stuff the other ones in there like that. Raise the crane up. And we'll drop it into the dump truck. Something like that. And there we go. And next we'll drive the truck over here, I guess, and back it right into a little parking spot there. And it fits nice and snug in there, so that's pretty neat. And we'll drive the bulldozer down. Now let's maybe drive the dump truck outside of here. Drive it around and through the tunnel this way. And this does lift up and down. So it's a little bit hard to grab these with the crane, so let's maybe change this out. And as you can tell, this is not easy to do one-handed, but I'm trying my best here, so just trying to get this to fit right there. There we go. Now I can lift that up and move the crane around. Well, folks, that'll about do it for this video. This was the Build and Play Construction Zone from American Plastic Toys Inc. An older set, a big set, and kind of an interesting set. Fun for the kids, and yeah, just an interesting set all around. I wish that the wheels did spin on these two trucks a little bit better, but other than that, it's you know, very sturdy, and the basic features work pretty well, so pretty interesting toy there. And that's all I have to share with you for this video, so thank you very much for watching.